Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us here today again. I'm so pleased to see you. What is your purpose today? We all have a purpose. We all have something we need to do. We all have a why that drives us. If you don't have a why that drives you to the next level, to the next step, then you're just going through the motions of life. It's not going to be anything you've chosen. It's not going to be anything you have planned or anticipated or have worked for. If you don't have a purpose as to why you're doing what you're doing, and if you don't have a why as to the purpose for what you're doing, double-edged sword there, friends. But life gives you what you deserve, definitely. So what are you working towards to deserve it? If you're not working towards what it is you deserve, then how are you going to receive it? And then that goes into the next question of, are you in the receiving mode? Are you in the mode to receive what it is you deserve? If you're not in the mode to receive, and you're only in the mode to ignore, do you ignore opportunities when they come to you? Do you ignore when someone who knows more than you is saying, well, I did this and it works and it will work, and then you ignore that thinking, well, it won't work for me, because you've already made the choice that it will not work for you. So do you receive? You have to receive open-heartedly and open-minded. Do you receive or do you ignore? That's a question only you can answer. But you may think, well, I'm going to look at my actions. Let me look back at my actions over the last 6 months. Let's go with 6 months. That'll make it easier for everyone to grasp the reality of this. So look at your actions for the last 6 months. Okay, let's get a cute little smiley in there, because we like smileys. Let's get that. And a smiley face, and there we go. I love these cute little fella smileys here. These are so amazing. I love them. Okay, but if you're saying, okay, I've manifested this or I've manifested that, and this is happening for me, and then you get quiet, you get a little quieter, and you're not so much out there, and you're not feeling disciplined to take the actions you need to. You're not feeling disciplined. Sorry, my eyes are itching. You're not feeling disciplined to know why you're doing what you're doing. If you can feel disciplined to keep doing what you're doing, to know your purpose. Why are you here? Why are you doing this? Why does your family need you to do this? Why do you need you to do this? Why is you doing this going to make your life better? Why is doing the systems, the strategies, the steps going to make your home business grow? When you learn your purpose as to why you're doing what you're doing, you're going to find that you will be more in the receiving mode than the ignoring mode. So many people out there today, and I mean right now, because our brain, our conscious mind only works in the now, where the subconscious brain works in a program of what was programmed before. And the subconscious brain will always kick in and give you what your program says it needs. So you're changing that every day as you are growing and being in the receiving mode to receive the opportunities when they come to you. And it's not just receiving the opportunities when they come to you, it is also taking your why and your purpose and your discipline and making the opportunity work for you. Because what it's going to do is an opportunity that's given out there that we're teaching, that we're sharing, is a tool. And it is a skills tool that when you learn the skills, when you learn how to use your discipline, you have to have discipline. You have to be disciplined to get up early in the morning, stay up late if you have to, discipline to work until it's done, not until you're tired, until you want to stop. Thank you. Discipline to follow through. Discipline is a big thing. And everyone looks at discipline as being something you do to a naughty child, something you do to someone that has made a bad. But discipline is actually a form of progress. It's a form of doing. It's a form of being. Discipline is something we do for ourselves. I have a discipline, a very strong discipline. I will work until it's done. I will work and keep going until it's done, regardless of how many hours it takes, regardless of how much time it takes, because I know that my purpose is to help as many people on this planet as I can to grow and to prosper and to have success in their home business. Because I have been in the corporate world my whole life. I have been in the business world my whole life. And in that time, I have helped so many people to expand and to grow, to be key personnel, to be great managers, to be great prospect, and to be the best they can be. So I know I can do it the same online. I know that I have my why as to why I'm doing this is, number one, I am providing for my family. I'm providing a lifestyle for myself and my family that we can live and be happy and be healthy and be wealthy. So, and then I have a discipline which coincides with my why and my purpose. My purpose is I'm here to help people. I'm here to give as much value and help as many people to succeed and to have the success they want and need in their home business. Because like I said, being in the corporate world for, I'm going to date myself, X number of years, a lot of decades I've been in the corporate world. Up and down the ladder, and success. A lot of success. And with that comes a purpose. Because when you learn that you're doing this and you're helping so many people, because you're seeing the results of what you're doing. So that's why I encourage everyone out there to be in the receiving mode of what you desire. Because life, the universe, God, whoever you want to call the source, gives you what you deserve. So what are you working towards? If you're working towards, I don't have enough. If you're working towards, I'm always going to be poor. If you're working towards, the next person's always going to get more than me. If you're working towards that, you're going to get more of that. Plain and simple. But when you're working towards, I am creating my life, I'm creating a business, I'm creating this because is your why. I want my family to be secure. I want my family to live happy. I want my family to have what they need. Not what they want, what they need. Wanting and needing are two different things. You're going to find that if you look back and look at yourself and look at what you're doing, what you want is totally different than what you actually need. So when you receive what you need, then it's a whole different ballpark. If you take the tools that are shown to you, that are presented in front of your face, that are right there for you, if you take those tools and you use them, and you build with them, and you grow with them, what is that going to say about your discipline? That you're doing it, that you're going to do it, and you're going to keep doing it. What does that say about your purpose? Your purpose, you know what your purpose is. You're the only person who knows what your purpose is. Your purpose could be anything. Maybe your purpose could be to teach art. Maybe your purpose could be to be a mechanic. Maybe your purpose could be to be a realtor. Maybe your purpose is to be a life coach. Maybe your purpose is to grow a home business, to be an affiliate. That's fantastic. Whatever your purpose is, it's all about you, what you need, and what you will receive. If you ignore the opportunities that come to you, if you just scroll, let's just back up a second. How much time do you spend every day scrolling through social media? I mean, really, how much time do you spend scrolling through social media? Just scrolling. You're not putting out content. You're not, producing content to put out. You're just scrolling and looking at different posts. How much time? A lot, huh? Yeah, I can see that. What I did was, and you'll notice I don't answer a lot of questions right away. I don't do things because I'm not on social media very much. I put out a broadcast every day. I do my YouTube videos. I put those out. I have a stream of those that I've already recorded and I'm ready to put them out. So I'm not on social media very much at all. I'm too busy working my business. I'm too busy connecting with people who need what I have, who need me to help them, who need me to give them guidance, who need the opportunities, the systems, the strategies that I use that are working. So I spend a lot of my time helping those people. So that is a purpose, that is a discipline, and that is a why. When you know why you're doing it, when you know what your purpose is, and if you're disciplined to do this, 3 things, 3 little things, guys, 3 little things. When you can do 3 little things, what's going to say? You're receiving the blessings. You're receiving what you deserve. You are working towards your goals. Your goals are coming to fruition. And everything you need, not what you want, is coming. It's there. And if someone says, well, how's it going? What are you doing? I see you're still working at that. Have you made your $1 million yet? Hey, it's coming. It's right there. It's coming. I've worked at it. I'm doing it. And it's there. Nobody needs to know your bank account. Nobody needs to know what you're doing. Nobody needs to know unless you want to be a coach, and then you can tell people how you're doing. Tell people how you're coaching. Be forthright and be honest and say, you know what, I do this. I do it every day. I have faith. I have a state of mind that I am the best me I can be. And progress and give success to other people by what you're teaching. I learned that a long time ago. Way back in the day when I first started as being the youngest woman store manager for this company that I worked for. I was 24 years old. 24. And I got my own store. And a lot of people said I couldn't do it, it wouldn't work, I was not going to follow through, I wasn't going to make it happen. A lot of people said that. But X number of years later, I went up the corporate ladder and became an executive. And I'm not saying it was easy. I'm not saying it was an easy step. I'm saying it was hard. There were a lot of bumps in the road. But I learned, and I hope you can learn this lesson if you haven't already, that the more people I encouraged and trained to be better and do better than I was doing or that I am, the more success I had, because I wasn't afraid that someone was going to make more money than me. It was never about that. I wasn't afraid that someone was going to climb up the ladder and go above me. It wasn't about that. It was about making people to be better than I am so that they could succeed me. That they could work on their own. They could take over where I left off in the event I chose to step away. And I did end up stepping away because, you know what? I did what I had to do. I did everything needed, and then I walked away. It was time. Life is full of different steps. It's full of different ways. It's full of different roads, different paths that we need to take. So then I went online. This is just a quick little story. And I had to learn everything, because I had no idea how to do any of this. I had not a clue. I didn't know what a list was. I didn't even think I needed a list. Can you imagine that? Not needing a list? Oh my gosh, people. That is the #1 asset you can ever create for your business, is your list. It is. If you're not creating your list, get with me. Please let me help you. I would be more than happy to get you in. Oh my gosh, you got to have a list, because how are you going to create? How are you going to contact people? How are you going to make it happen if you don't have a list of people to talk to? If you don't know who needs you, if you don't know what they need, if you don't have a list of people. Simple and straightforward. So be open to receiving. Don't ignore opportunities when they come to you. Always check a post all the way to the end. Look at the end. Look at what they're offering. Look in the description. What are they offering? What is happening in this post or in this video, where in the description there is always something, there's a gold nugget in there. We all leave them. And you know what? I find that I leave a gold nugget every single day when I do a live, when I do a broadcast. And there's so few people that actually take the gold nugget and run with it and come in and say, oh yes, well, I need this, I'm doing this. And those are the people that I can say from years ago are successful today. Because that's what we do. We build people to be a success. We build people to prosper. There's nothing wrong with building a person to know more than you do. That's what it's all about. So, do you receive or do you ignore? Plain and simple. Okay? I hope you're receiving, and I hope you're taking action, and I hope you are having the best life ever. Don't worry about what's going on in the world, because you know what? It's worth not talking about. It's that stupid. Okay. Please like, share, and subscribe, and please help us grow our YouTube channel. We are growing, and we are prospering, and we are helping you to do the same. Okay, I will talk to y'all later, and thank you so much for taking your time. I know your time is valuable, and thank you very much for spending this 16 minutes with me. Thank you. Bye-bye.